Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside the Nick Smith Center. We are testing audio for tonight's game between the Arnprior Rivermen and the Bytown Royals. The warm-ups are completed, the ice is ready to go, and puck drop will be just moments away. Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside the Nick Smith Center for tonight's EOSHL action as the Arnprior Rivermen host the Bytown Royals. My name is Ryan Woods, and I'll have the call for you tonight on the RA Sports Network as the Rivermen make their way to the ice. And the flag bearers are on the ice, and the Rivermen make their way onto the ice, their grand entrance for their regular season home finale as they make a push towards the playoffs. They also have 2 road games remaining after tonight's game, and they enter tonight's game 5th place in the East Divisions with 3 games remaining, trailing the 4th place South Grenville Rangers by 3 points with a game in hand. So a must-win tonight for the Rivermen, who have already clinched a playoff spot, but would love even more to have home ice advantage as well as the top seed advantage in the wild card series. We're going to throw things down to the ice for the national anthem, and we'll be right back for puck drop.
Can't hear the anthem.
And after looking at the out-of-town scoreboard, I can update that the South Grenville Rangers lost to the North Dundas Rockets this afternoon by a score of 7-6. So the South Grenville Rangers are still 3 points ahead of the Arnprior Rivermen, but the Rivermen, now with 2 games in hand, control their own fate. If they win the rest of their games, they will finish 4th overall in the East Division standings and have top seed advantage against the South Grenville Rangers in the wild card series. So it is still a huge game tonight for the Rivermen, coming off last Saturday's 7-3 win over the Glengarry Pipers, and the Bytown Royals enter tonight's game coming off of a 4-3 loss versus the South Grenville Rangers last Saturday, and we are underway. A stolen puck in the Rivermen end, and the battle behind the goal line won by the Rivermen, and the puck played out to center ice. Boudre with the centering pass and a shot off the rush directed to the far corner by Carlin Lyle, and nearly losing an edge behind the net. Taking a tumble right out of the gates is Jacob Roy Lozon for the Royals, but a recovery, and the puck is played in by Joey Brennan. Battle along the end boards. Rivermen play the puck out to center ice. Felleber. Puck knocked off his stick. Drop pass, and the puck fired in. Rivermen with the stick lift at the near face-off circle. Felleber plays it around the boards to the far corner, and the Royals overskate the puck. But lots of time to recover, and down the left side comes Burmaster. Burmaster with the shot on goal, and Oberoi makes his first save of the game. 1:10 gone in the opening period. Starting goaltender tonight for the visiting Bytown Royals is number 33, Carlin Lyle. Lyle has a 6-4 record on the season with an .874 save percentage and a 5.39 goals against average. Another save by Oberoi off the draw. Carlin Lyle stopped 52 out of 56 shots last Saturday against South Grenville. So while they lost the game 4-3, Lyle was rock solid between the pipes. 3-on-2 rush for the Rivermen. Saucer pass over to the right side. Nisita passes back against the grain and unable to connect on the pass. The Rivermen with another stick check outside their own blue line to force the turnover. Pass up to the offensive blue line, deflected in by Nisita. Played behind the Royals net by Jacoby. Cousino with some moves at center ice. Puck knocked off his stick. Back to Jacoby. Jacoby has to be quick. 2 Rivermen on top of Jacoby. Cousino loses the puck behind the net. The Royals clear it to the point, but it's kept in. Jacoby with the poke check and plays the body right along the boards. Rivermen pass to the side of the net. Out in front, shot, and a save by Lyle. Royals clear the puck to the far circle. Pass through the triangle, and they're into the offensive zone. Wraparound attempt. Draws a penalty, and the first power play of the game will go to the Royals. A nice burst of speed by Kyle Ward to gain the offensive zone, and was going to attempt the wraparound, but was hooked up and go into the box for the Rivermen will be Matt Denis. Royals power play 21 for 79 on the season, 26.6%, ranks 3rd overall in the EOSHL, and the Rivermen penalty kill 73.8% is 13th overall in the EOSHL, has struggled especially in the second half of the season. Gibson enters the zone, passes back. Royals play it over to the right point. Cycle it back down to the right face-off circle. Gibson pushes it back over to the right side. Up top. Shot misses high off the glass from Patrick Larkin. Backhand pass attempt in front of the net. Oberoi jumps on top of the puck and hangs on with 44 seconds gone in the Royals power play. Already made a few saves so far tonight between the pipes for the Rivermen as Anand Oberoi has a 4-2 record this season with an .893 save percentage and a 4.68 goals against average. Pass down low for the Royals, and they looked to move it back out in front, but it was blocked by Oberoi, who hangs on. Oberoi was in the net last Saturday, stopping 32 of 35 shots against the Pipers in a 7-3 Rivermen win. Face-off won by the Royals. Cousineau over to the right side. Shot from the left face-off circle. Misses the far post by Roy Lozon. And the Rivermen are able to clear the puck. Cousineau had the puck knocked off his stick, and Hulford passes it back into the Rivermen end. 41 seconds remaining in the penalty to Denis. Lyle comes out to play it as the Rivermen were right in there, short-handed, looking to wreak some havoc on the Royals. The Royals once again set up. Roy Lozon over to Cousineau. Back to the right circle, down low. Out in front, Oberoi with the pad save. Rebound back to Cousineau. Shot through traffic, turned aside by Oberoi, and the rebound cleared to the near corner by Joey Brennan. Renault works the puck down low. Battle continues. Denis out of the box. Royals still with possession in the offensive zone. Cousineau sets up a one-timer from Renault, which was turned aside by Oberoi. Bouncing puck, and the Rivermen come in 2-on-2, streaking towards the net, unable to find the deflection. That was Sutton Allard back in the lineup for the Rivermen. Puck kept onside by Cousineau. Was looking for Brown on the far side. Didn't connect on the pass, and the Rivermen back through center ice. Floated in by Brett Ashton. And the stoppage in play comes with 5:18 gone in the opening period. An early penalty kill successfully killed off by the Rivermen, and they will look to build some momentum off of that. Theliber tied up off the face-off, allowing the Royals to get the win. And it's carried behind the net by Larkin. Larkin passes up the right side, and it's through center ice into the offensive zone. Dropped off to Murphy. Murphy stripped at the puck, and Theliber stretches it up to the offensive blue line. Return feed attempt by Noonan was broken up by Murphy. Shot on goal off the rush by Zach Jones, turned aside by Lyle. Theliber collects the rebound and was looking to pass it down low inside the right face-off circle for Nasita. And a hit by Zach Jones. The Royals were calling for an interference call, but they won't get one. One-on-one, Nasita shoots high off the glass. Racing to keep it in. Bird passes down low. Out to the left face-off circle. Alderic Denis on goal, and the shot is steered aside by Lyle and out of play with 6:28 gone in the opening period. Zach Jones showing the physical game that he brings to the table. Making his Rivermen debut. Had 0 points in 3 games with Bytown this year before being traded to Cornwall, where he picked up 3 points in 4 games. And has a chance to make an impact against his former team tonight. Jones, alumni of the Kingston Voyageurs, Whitby Fury, and Brampton Admirals of the OJHL. Puck went up out of play, so the face-off will be outside the Rivermen blue line, and it's won by Halford. Moyes makes a move to the backhand, and it's poked off his stick just outside the blue line, and it ends up on Gibson's stick, and he shoots and scores! Mitch Gibson opens the scoring, 6:50 into the first period. It's a 1-0 Royals lead. The captain for the Royals finds the back of the net with a heat-seeking missile, glove side past Oberoi. And the Rivermen behind 1-0 before the midway point of the first period. This is the third of 4 meetings between the two teams this season. The last time these two teams played here at the Nick Smith Center back in October, it was a 6-0 lead after the first period for the Royals, and the final score of that game ended up being 13-10 for the Royals. The Rivermen nearly pulled off a miracle third period comeback, one of the crazier games we've seen on the EOSHL schedule this year. Have to wonder if this one tonight will also be a high-scoring game. Lots of offensive talent in both lineups. And the Royals down the right side. Eric Locke stripped of the puck. Diving for it was Sean Murphy along the far boards. Completely missed the play and took himself right out of it, allowing the Rivermen to gain the offensive zone. The Royals break things up defensively, though. Locke with the backhand pass finds Burmaster. Burmaster wraparound attempt hits the side of the net. Oberoi made the first save, but the rebound was loose behind the net. And Burmaster just unable to get all the way around the Rivermen cage and wrap it in. Another save by Oberoi off the rush. Royals shot from the right point, turned aside by Oberoi. Puck up for grabs on the far side. Nathan Brown passes down low. Play broken up and passed out to center ice. Boudre to Allard. Royals break up the play, but it's a giveaway. Allard with a quick shot on goal. A glove saved by Lyle. The rebound to the far corner, thrown in front, and Lyle has to make the save and hang on. 11:14 remaining in the opening period, and Sutton Allard showing his abilities tonight in his first game since December the 9th, has 7 points in 5 games this season, and the Rivermen miss his abilities when he's not in the lineup and generating an early scoring opportunity tonight. Felleber, pass broken up, but knocked down. Felleber in the slot, shoots, and it's a blocker, save for Lyle. Puck kept in at the left point, shot steered to the near boards, kept in by Zach Jones. Nasida's shot is blocked. Rivermen maintain possession from the right circle. Nasida's shot misses the far post. The Royals floated out to center ice, and it's picked up by Cousino. Cousino down the left side, drags and shoots, blocker, save Oberoi. Resinois back to the slot. Falling was Ward, who looked backdoor for the tap-in, and the puck went right through the crease. Felleber sends it out to center ice. Rivermen with a lot of bodies on the ice off the line change. Could have been called for too many men, but the referee showing some leniency. Looks like we're going to get a delay of game call against the Royals. Be anyone on the ice to serve the penalty. First power play opportunity of the game for the Rivermen. 10 for 67 on the season. 14.9% is 13th overall in the EOSHL. And the Royals penalty kill, 44 for 57. 77.2%, 11th overall in the EOSHL. It'll be Roger Dempster serving the penalty for the Royals. The Rivermen reaching to receive the pass. Deflection goes through the slot back to Moyes. Aldrich Denis over to the left circle. Pass attempt in front, hits a leg, and the Royals are able to clear it around the boards. Aldrich Denis, who was the man of the game last Saturday, picking up 4 assists against the Pipers out on the power play. Pass back to the left point, into the slot, and it's broken up and fired the length of the ice by Mathieu Hubert. Oberoi sets it up at the far circle. Fake pass attempt up the ice. Drop pass by Aldrich Denis. Carried in by Jacob Victor. Saucer pass back to Aldrich Denis. Back over to the left circle. Dragging a shot. Lyle must have caught a piece of it unless it missed the net, but the Royals clear at the length of the ice. 37 seconds left in the penalty for delay of game. Felleber with the drop pass, and it's a turnover as the Royals come in short-handed, and Felleber catches up to the play on the back check, and the Rivermen back out to center ice. Felleber down the right side, backhand pass across the offensive zone. Victor at the right point over to the left circle, and another centering pass attempt broken up by the Royals. The Rivermen without a shot on the power play, maybe one, but it was on its way well wide of the net. Noonan's pass broken up and knocked down with what was nearly a high stick by Racinois. Pass off the boards on the near side. Nasita drops it. And another cross-ice pass broken up in the slot by the Royals. Racinois with some space down the left side. Throws it in front off a body towards the net. And Oberoi makes the save. Racinois backhand pass attempt out to the slot. Rivermen break up the play with 7:30 remaining in the first period. Pass over to the far side. The Rivermen across the blue line, but the play is offside with 7:20 remaining in the opening period. Still a 1-0 lead for the Royals. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. The Rivermen working the puck around the perimeter, but every time they went to center it, the Royals able to break up the play. So I don't know if they want to stay away from the centering passes and try to adjust the game plan, maybe get some shots on net from the outside and crash the crease for some rebounds. But solid defending early on by the Royals, limiting access to the slot for the Rivermen. Puck poked past the Rivermen by Burmaster. Out in front, save made by Oberoi. Off the shot from Gibson. Face-off will be inside the Rivermen zone. And the puck will be dropped again. Burmaster out of the face-off. Lock in to take the draw. And now it'll be Sean Murphy taking the draw for the Royals. And third player that was prepared to take the face-off wins it. Doesn't matter who's on the ice. I guess the Royals were just hungry to win that offensive zone face-off, no matter who took it. Puck knocked off the stick of Boudre, back into the Rivermen end, so the Royals forced to touch up. Bank pass off the boards. Rivermen into the offensive zone. Boudre looked to shoot the puck on net, but it deflects out of play with 6:28 remaining. Moyes will take the face-off for the Rivermen, and he wins it. Pass back to the point. Shot just misses the left post. Rebound contested in the far corner. The Royals skated out on the near side. Bouncing puck to Victor. Backhand pass. Return feed to Victor. Victor passes ahead through center ice. Moyes throws it through the slot to the far side. Ward passes ahead. Renault back over to Ward on the far side. Backhand pass to Renault. Bounces off a shin pad. Back to Dempster. Shot misses wide. Renault tried to find Gibson in the slot. The puck gets outside the blue line. Jacoby returns it to Ward, but the Rivermen break up the play at the blue line. Halford into the offensive zone. Shot turned aside by Lyle. Rebound pass through the crease out in front. Shot turned aside by Lyle, and the shot goes over top of the Royals net. The Royals clear it off the glass with 5:13 left in the first period. Pass ahead to the blue line. Moyes tries to go between the legs, but it's broken up, and the Royals clear it back out to center ice. Good play by Jacoby to break up the toe drag attempt by Moyes. Some stick handling through center ice by Nasita. And it's back ahead to Racinois. Pass to the outside. Racinois was looking for Brown in the slot. Broken up by the Rivermen. Puck behind the Rivermen net. Played away from Brennan. Up the near boards. Pass over to the far side. Drop pass to the open ice on the far side. Rivermen carry it in. Shot from the left circle. Turned aside by Lyle. A nice glove save off the shot from Alderic Denis. No rebounds early on. Lyle locked in. Stopping all shots faced so far with 4:12 left to play in the opening period. Face-off won by the Royals. Looking for Locke at center ice, but Alderic Denis breaks up the pass attempt. Bird passes out to center ice, but it was deflected away from Felleber. Bird off the glass. Funny hop off the stanchion. The puck appeared to come out, but the linesman waved it onside. Roy Lozon plays the puck down low. Burnmaster passes behind the net. Works the give and go down low. Shot from a bad angle. Turned aside by Oberoi. Jam play. Burnmaster shoots. Oberoi was down and out, but Burnmaster unable to find the open half of the net. Rivermen gain the offensive zone. Pass down low. Backhand shot attempt from the far corner. Turned aside by Lyle. Had the short side covered and the post sealed off. Ward unable to get behind the Rivermen defender. But the puck kept in by the Royals. Backdoor tap and attempt. Ward unable to control the pass. A little bit too much mayo on the Turkey Bacon Club. Ward deflects the puck into the offensive zone, and Alderic Denis carries it behind the Rivermen net. Couple of moves to get the successful zone exit. Lyle out of the net to play it. Has to be careful with Goodfellow in on the forecheck. Ward passes ahead to Gibson. Gibson drop pass attempt deflected away, but Dempster able to read the deflection and keep the play alive. Gibson battling in the near corner. Able to force the turnover. Larkin plays it back down low. Rivermen clear the zone in the final 2 minutes now in the first period. Racinois over to the far side. Royals will get the puck deep. Dempster knocked the ice after the fact. Rivermen come out on the far side. Royals 2-on-3, unable to connect on the pass. And it's played away from Brown. Dempster plays it up the right side. Rivermen with possession. Some stick handling. Puck deflected in by Boudre. Lyle throws it around the boards. Allard looked to throw it towards the slot. Royals steal the puck and play it up the left side. Brown passes over to the right wing for Brennan. Drop pass for a one-time shot attempt turned aside by Oberoi. We're inside the final minute of play. Sutton Allard attempted the drop pass, but on the back check, Nathan Brown breaks up the play. Rivermen keep it in. Shot from the left point turned aside by Lyle, and now it's a one-on-one opportunity for the Royals. Lock from the right circle, shot turned aside by Oberoi. Burmaster passes around the end boards. Rivermen with the move. Out to center ice. Halford with some nice hands. Backhand shot from the right circle. Just missed. Another opportunity batted out of midair in front of the net. But Carlin Lyle makes another save with 22 seconds left in the period and hangs on to keep the Royals up by 1. Cousino looks to fend off the Rivermen in the near corner. Burmaster gets it over to the far side. Still 11 seconds left in the period. Cousino from the left circle just sort of throws it towards the net. A little bit of a deceptive play from the near corner. And Oberoi was able to hang on along the near post to keep the puck out. And the face-off will be to Oberoi's right with 6 seconds left in the period. Burmaster throws it off the side of the net, and the Rivermen will hold as time expires. A very tight first period of play. A much different outcome after 20 minutes of play compared to the meeting between these two teams here back in October, where it was a 6-0 lead after 20 minutes of play for the Royals, but the Rivermen with a very strong first period on home ice, trailing by 1, but outshooting the Royals 17-11. First period, Mitch Gibson with the game's only goal so far. Let's take a look at the EOSHL out-of-town scoreboard. Five games on the EOSHL schedule today. The North Dundas Rockets improved their record to 18-1 on the season with a 7-6 win over the South Grenville Rangers this afternoon. And the South Grenville Rangers now with just 2 games remaining on the season, I believe. As I pull up the EOSHL standings, the South Grenville Rangers now 9-10, 1 game below 500 with a +5 goal differential. Still hold the 4th spot in the East Division standings, trailed by 3 points by the Arnprior Rivermen. So the Rivermen with 3 games remaining now. Rangers only 1 game remaining. So if the Rivermen win the rest of their games, then they will get the top seed advantage in the wild card series. We already know that they will play the South Grenville Rangers in the wild card series, but what's yet to be determined is which team will have to win both games. As the wild card series goes, the lower seeded team has to win 2 out of 2 games against the opponent to advance to the playoffs, whereas the top seeded team only has to win 1 of the 2 games. So an interesting twist in the EOSHL playoff format, and the Rivermen will look to control their own destiny. Other games in the league tonight, the South Stormont Mustangs with a 10-1 lead over the Cornwall Prowlers. The Mustangs looking to improve to 15-4 on the season, and they won't catch the Rockets at the top of the East Division standings, but they can still gain some momentum as they enter the playoffs and they'll look to clinch the first round bye as the Royals trail them by 2 points in the standings. So a big win for the South Stormont Mustangs tonight, if it's not a final score, but a 10-1 lead after 2 periods of play. Couple other games on the out-of-town scoreboard. The Glengarry Pipers and the Poggan Falls Rapids game in progress. It's a 3-0 lead for the Poggan Falls Rapids, who can officially eliminate the Pipers from playoff contention. The Pipers trailing the Rapids by 1 point, and the Pipers, after tonight's game, will only have 1 game remaining. One more game to look at on the out-of-town scoreboard between the Smiths Falls Ritos and Center Hastings Miners. Ice Miners, of course. The Ice Miners not completing this season. A vote came to pass that they will no longer be a part of the league, and they can re-enter the league next season if they happen to go through the expansion process. But a 1-0 win via forfeit for the Smiths Falls Ritos tonight move them to 12-5, 1-1 in the West Division standings, trailing the Ginnanoquai Islanders by 1 point. In next weekend will be the final weekend of the regular season, so we will know the playoff matchups after next weekend, but a lot of the playoff picture becoming a little bit clear this weekend as the Royals have a 1-0 lead over the Rivermen after 20 minutes of play. We'll be back with the call for the second period on the RA Sports Network. Hello, everybody, and welcome back inside the Nick Smith Center as we get set for second period EOSHL action on the RA Sports Network. I'm Ryan Woods, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Bytown Royals over the Arnprior Rivermen after 20 minutes of play. The game's only goal to Mitchell Gibson, assisted by Kyle Ward at 13:10 of the first period. First period shots on goal 17-11 in favor of Bytown. I misheard it at the end of the first period. I thought it was 17-11 in favor of the Rivermen, but the Royals with the shot advantage. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Royals with possession deep in the Rivermen end. Play broken up by the Rivermen and passed ahead to Sutton Allard. Allard inside the blue line. Floated back down the length of the ice by Hubert. Puck got caught on Alderic Denis. Just mountains of water in the Rivermen end. This puddles poured out by the Zamboni. Shot by Boudre off the outside of the post off the rush. Comes back to the point. Victor kept it just inside the blue line. Shot on goal turned aside by Lyle. 59 seconds into the opening period. Second game for the Rivermen for Jacob Victor. Had 3 assists with South Grenville in 14 games this season. I like his offensive abilities with the puck when he's on the ice. His numbers don't show what ability he has to jump up into the play, but an opportunity to help the Rivermen leapfrog his former team in the standings. Nasita in on the breakaway to the forehand, backhand, and unable to tuck it in behind Lyle. Lyle stretches out the left pad to take away the bottom half of the net. Access denied for Luca Nasita. Royals on the counterattack, 3-on-3. Puck poked away by Goodfellow. Felleber knocked to the ice right along the boards by Dempster. Rivermen pass up the right side. Felleber deflects the puck on goal. Lyle leaves it for Larkin. Larkin changes his mind and passes over to the near side, but it's a turnover. Halford's shot deflected out of play off the save by Lyle. 2:04 gone in the second. Rivermen with a couple of opportunities to even the score. No luck so far. Lyle continuing his hot streak. Only allowed 4 goals on 56 shots last weekend. Came in relief the week before, after Danick Gervais was pulled, and only allowed 1 goal on 15 shots to earn the come-from-behind win. So this is the 3rd strong week in a row for Carlin Lyle. Rivermen look to continue to test him. Shot from the right circle on goal, and they score! A rebound goal, and the Rivermen tie the score! Matt Denis crashes the doorstep and finds the back of the net. The Rivermen have drawn even with the Royals, just 2:33 into the second period. Joel Adam through center ice into the offensive zone. Rivermen looking for more. Puck knocked off the stick of Adam. Bird throws it on goal from the left point, and it's a glove save for Lyle. Zach Jones with his first Riverman point, assisting on the goal. And Alex Halford with the second assist, extending his team lead in the points category. Alderic Denis. Play is onside. The Royals, Renault, unable to maintain possession. McGregor knocks the puck back behind the net. Halford passes to the right wing. Rivermen float the puck in past the far side of the net. Jacoby over to the far corner. Pass out to Gibson at center ice. Down the left side, Gibson lost control of the puck but was able to find Cousino. Gibson in front, turned aside by Oberoy. A huge left pad save to keep the game tied. Puck knocked off the stick of Goodfellow on the right side. Toe drag attempt broken up by Brennan. Brennan with the one-touch pass at center ice. Ashton thought he was going back the other way, but the Royals able to force the turnover. Shot from a bad angle, turned aside by Oberoy, and it's a giveaway by the Royals. Rivermen into the offensive zone. Ashton stripped of the puck inside the slot. The Royals play it out to center ice. Boudre drops it back into the Rivermen end. Pass over to the far side. Up the right wing. Ahead for Allard. Allard shot from the left circle on goal. Rebound opportunity turned aside by Lyle. Royals recover the loose puck out to center ice. Received off the skate by Racinois, and he whistles a shot past the near post. Back out to center ice. Roy Lozon splits a pair of Rivermen at center ice. Pass ahead to Locke. Back to Roy Lozon on goal. Backhand opportunity on the far side, but the Royals miss the net. Rivermen back out to center ice. Noonan passes across off the skate of Noonan, and Larkin has to be quick to get the puck away from Noonan. Pass out to center ice, knocked away from Denis, and it's picked up. Pass ahead, Anacita down the left side, shot on goal. Lyle makes the save and hangs on. 5:31 gone in the second period, and the speed is picked up. Lots of chances going both ways, but Lyle remains the star of the game so far. Felleber set to take the face-off at the near circle. One back to Noonan. Denis' shot just deflected over top of the goal. Locke plays the puck high in the air out to center ice. Burmaster to the backhand through the pads of Oberoy all the way over to the far boards. Rivermen back through center ice. Floated in by Jones. Bouncing puck for Murphy off the far boards. Burmaster ahead for Murphy. Murphy drops it at the blue line. Locke shoots off the post and in. What a laser beam. Shove that one in the back of the mystery machine. The Bytown Royals regain the lead. Eric Locke gets the goal for the Royals. Former Buffalo Sabres draft pick, was captain of U Ottawa GGs from 2017 to 2019. And had 7 points in 4 games for the Royals entering tonight's contest. And what a shot. It's a bar down beauty. Royals up 2-1 at the midway point of the second period. Jacoby's shot from the right point, gloved down by Oberoy. Face off to the left of Oberoi, won by the Rivermen, but it's a battle along the boards. The puck was just sort of sitting there for a moment. Casano keeps it in. Ward knocks it down, and it's in the back of the net! A bouncing puck in the slot. I'm not sure if Ward or Gibson got the last touch on that one, but a turn of events here after the Rivermen tied the score early in the second period. The Royals now with a 2-goal lead. Ward led the way past the Royals bench, so it looks like he will get credit for the goal. Kyle Ward, the St. John's Sea Dogs and Roy Noranda Huskies alumni of the QMJHL, also played for the University of Ottawa, has the Royals up by 2. The Rivermen will look to regroup. Joel Adam wins the face-off. Graydon settles it down in the Rivermen blue line. Again, center ice. Fires the puck in. Jacoby around the end boards. Back out to the center ice. A spinorama between the legs. Gibson to Renault. Ward to Gibson. And Gibson was robbed by Oberoi. What a save to keep the deficit at 2. And Oberoi, after allowing 2 goals, makes up for 1 and buys 1 back for the Rivermen. Keep that one in the bank. Graydon off the face-off. Knocked to the ice in the near corner of the Rivermen. Able to skate it out to center ice. McGregor puts on the brakes at the blue line. And the Royals will fire the puck the length of the ice. Icing called. And the face-off will come back to our left. Highlight that save from Oberoi. If the Rivermen are able to come back in this game, that could be the RA Sports Network turning point. Noonan off the face-off. Fellemer went to the ice, and it's going to be a tripping call against the Royals. I was following the puck, so I didn't see if that was a legitimate trip or if Fellemer fell off the draw. But nonetheless, Nathan Brown called for tripping, and it'll be the second power play opportunity of the game for the Rivermen. 0 for 1 back in the first period, and they need a goal on this man advantage to get this deficit back to 1. Halford into the offensive zone. Pass back to the point. And Noonan from the left circle. Fellemer in front. Jam play. Lyle turns it aside and is able to cover the puck with his blocker hand. Didn't quite drop the stick in Dominic Hasek fashion, but used his blocker hand to cover the puck at the side of the Royals net. 22 seconds gone in the penalty to Brown, and the face-off will be on the near side. Get a whistle from out at center ice. Face-off will be done again. Nasita will come in to take the draw. Won by the Rivermen, Alderic Denis. To the left face-off circle. Halford walks in. Over to the right face-off circle. Pass back to Denis. Denis shoots. Blocker saved by Lyle. Rebound played by Fellemer. Alderic Denis walks in. Pass deflected away from the slot by Locke. From the right face-off circle, pass down low. Fellemer in front. Noonan unable to get the backdoor tap in. Halford carries it down low. Fellemer back to the point for Alderic Denis. Denis over to the right side. Walking into the slot, shot fired off the glass. Nasita settles it down. Pass back to Denis. Return feed. Nasita back to the point. Denis one-timer deflected wide. 40 seconds left on the power play. And a nice reach by Nasita to keep the puck in the offensive zone. Nasita out in front. Drop pass Alderic Denis below the net. And there was a stick that was interfering with the play. But there was no call on the play. It looked like the Royals shot the puck into the corner to break up the play for the Rivermen. Still 3 seconds left before Brown returns to the box. McGregor carries the puck back to the Rivermen end. Royals are back to even strength. McGregor fell behind the Rivermen net. And the Rivermen will look to recover. Dempster keeps the puck in. Played down low. Allard out to center ice. Moyes knocked off the puck along the boards. And the Royals are able to break up the zone entry by Moyes. Victor passes the puck up the right side. Another opportunity. But Moyes fell. May have caught a piece of the linesman. And a play by Ward, kicking the puck ahead through center ice. Graydon jumps up into the play, makes a move around Ward. Shot towards the net, just a trickler on goal. Lyle will cover up with 9:36 remaining in the second period. Couple of opportunities for Moyes up the right side, but not able to kick it into the next gear. Puck kept in at the blue line. Johnson passes back to Matt Denis. Shot blocked by Ward. Denis with another shot from the point, turned aside by Lyle. Matt Denis through center ice. Gibson's shot off the outside of the net. Takes a hit along the end boards. Pass attempt out in front, broken up by the Rivermen. Pass up the right wing. Shot misses the near side. Dan Johnson pushes the puck deep in the Royals' end, and it comes out at the far side of the net. Lyle finds the puck and gets his glove hand on top of that to bring a stop to play with 8:52 remaining in the second. Face off on the far side in the Royals' end. Royals win the draw. Pass deflected off a stick, but still catches up to Brennan. Arasinois unable to get behind Alderic Denis. Battle behind the Rivermen net. Pass deflects off a stick outside the Royals' blue line, but the play remains onside. Bad angle shot, turned aside by Lyle. Denis plays it down low for Cousineau. Cousineau tried to float the puck out the center ice, but the puck went out of play. And it's going to be another delay of game penalty. Second delay of game penalty of the game against the Royals. Cousineau to the box. The Rivermen 0 for 2 on the power play of the game. Back to work. One-time attempt from the far circle. Fanned on the shot. Halford received a little bit of a tug on the stick. Alderic Denis shot. Shoulder saved by Lyle. Alderic Denis plays it back to the point. And Noonan kept it in and got the return feed. Noonan to the side of the net. Backdoor. One-time shot by Halford. Turned aside by Lyle. Alderic Denis from the point. Puck deflected in front. And the Royals are able to clear. Short-handed opportunity for Eric Locke. Locke shoots and scores! Second goal of the game, and it's a short-handed one for Eric Locke to give the Royals a 4-1 lead. Sixth short-handed goal of the season for the Royals, and the Rivermen now giving up 3 consecutive goals, trailing by the same amount. Graydon from behind the Rivermen net misplayed the puck, and it's fired right back in by Renault. Oberoi gloves the puck down. Ward steals the puck behind the net. And it's recovered by the Rivermen, but another giveaway. And an interception by the Rivermen to break back out to center ice. Victor found McGregor on the left side. Allard stripped of the puck behind the net, but it's poked back onto Allard's stick. McGregor back up top for Graydon. Still 22 seconds left on the power play. Graydon's shot through traffic, turned aside by Colin Lyle. 20 seconds remaining in the penalty to Cousino. And 6:40 remaining in the second period. Matt Denis passes across to the right point, but a pass attempt off a skate all the way back down to the Rivermen end. Matt Denis plays it away from Gibson. Jones played it up the right side. Royals are back to even strength. Rivermen 0 for 3 on the power play. Murphy passes it out to center ice. Gibson receives it on the right side. Toe drag into the slot. Backhand shot misses the net. Rivermen unable to clear. Dempster pinching along the near boards, but the puck floated past Burmaster. Patrick Larkin plays it back in. Pass attempt through center ice. Joel Adam tried to knock it down, but unable to do so. Icing called against the Rivermen. The face-off comes back to our right. Denis rings it all the way around the boards to the far side. Arasinois with the one-touch pass at center ice. Brennan into the offensive zone, battling for the puck down low. Brennan shrugs off the defender and continues the battle. 1-on-2, finds Arasinois. Jacoby over to the left circle. Shot turned aside by Oberoi. Cousino walking into the left face-off circle. Picked his corner, but Oberoi came across to take away the far side of the net and keep it a 3-goal deficit. Inside the final 5 minutes of play in the second period. And the Rivermen get right out to center ice. Allard plays it back to the blue line. Gibson 1-on-1. Caught up on the back check by the Rivermen, but Gibson behind the net once again. Centering pass broken up, and the Rivermen will ice the puck with 4:31 remaining in the period. The Rivermen had their chances early on in the period, a couple of power play opportunities, and some great saves by Carlin Lyle allowed the Royals to take over the game with 3 consecutive goals now in the second period. The Rivermen with a little bit of a hole to dig themselves out of if they want to leapfrog the South Grenville Rangers. Noonan in the slot to the forehand, to the backhand, and he scores! What a goal from Connor Noonan to cut the deficit to 2. The good old dipsy doodle by Connor Noonan. The forehand, backhand, nothing Lyle could do about it. And the Rivermen whistle life with 4:08 remaining in the second period. Royals win the draw, back to Hubert. And they look to work their way up the left side of the ice. Roy Lozon plays it through the offensive zone. Murphy stripped of the puck in the near corner. Nasita with some room down the right side. Nasita, pass attempt broken up. Graydon knocked it back into the offensive zone, but Locke picked it up, centering pass. Unable to connect with Burmaster. Puck ricochets off the glass to Felleber. Felleber up for Noonan. It would have been a 2-on-1 for Noonan and Nasita, but Noonan unable to cleanly receive the pass. Locke had the puck knocked away from him. Graydon over to Victor. Pass ahead to Felleber. Noonan across the blue line, shoots, looking for his second goal in as many minutes. Blocked by the Royals. Pass up the far side. Brown, backhand shot attempt, hits Oberoi. Halford with some stick handling at center ice. Able to find the teammate, but the pass off a skate. And Brown stripped of the puck out in front. Johnson shoots off the post. And out of play with 2:37 left in the second. The Rivermen inches away from coming within 1 goal of the Royals. Shot directly off Johnson's stick and off the pipe and out of play, so the face-off comes outside the blue line as it didn't deflect off of any Royals players. Dempster puts on the brakes in front of the Royals bench and gets the puck deep. Oberoi backhands the puck around the boards. Moyes waits for the puck to arrive as he had to remain on side, but a little bit too much steam down the ice for the puck, and icing called against the Rivermen. 2:15 left to play in the second. Face-off will be on the far side. Royals win the draw. Quick shot by Racine-Roy. Blocker saved by Oberoi. And the puck deflects out of play. Another face-off in the Rivermen end. And the face-off will be to the right of Oberoi. Brown in the face-off against Joel Adam. Adam won the draw. Rivermen able to clear. Pass ahead to Racine-Roy. Dropped it for Brown, who missed the net by 1.5 kilometers. Wraparound attempt by the Royals. Brennan turned aside by Oberoi. He got his left toe against the post and kept it out. Another strong save for the Rivermen netminder. Has allowed 4 goals tonight, but has saved just as many that appeared to be sure things, and the score could be much different if not for some of his big saves tonight. Royals in the near corner. Played the puck off the end boards. Backhand behind the back pass attempt broken up. McGregor across the blue line. 1:32 remaining in the period. McGregor's shot is blocked. Cousineau plays it up to Renault. Giveaway. McGregor in all alone. McGregor tried to work another nifty move by playing the puck with just the blade of the stick on its edge. And as a result, lost control. Another shot off the rush, turned aside by Oberoi, and the Rivermen out to center ice. Now in the final minute of play in the second period. Puck floated into the offensive zone. Rivermen make a line change. Gibson kicks it ahead to himself to gain the offensive zone. Shot on goal. Glove save for Oberoi with 45 seconds left in the period. Rivermen win the face-off. Breakout on the far side. Puck turned over inside the blue line. Locke plays it down low, and it's a diving effort by Ashton to break up the pass attempt for the Royals. Locke passes down low. Burmaster through the crease. Opportunity on the backhand. Oberoi is down. Penalty call on the way. Shot by Roy Lozon over top of the glass. And finally, the Rivermen touch up with 10 seconds left in the period. Oberoi was down and out in the stack the pads position for about 10 seconds, but the Royals unable to get a shot on goal. They do earn their second power play opportunity of the game, though, with 10 seconds left in the period. We'll see if they can generate an opportunity. Roy Lozon shoots and scores! A deflection on the way to the net. And with 4 seconds left in the period, it's a 3-goal Royals lead. The Rivermen are arguing that it was deflected by Murphy's high stick. And it may have been. Murphy gets the goal. I don't think it was a high stick. It may have been close, but the Rivermen, desperate, just trying to argue their case. There's no way to review that, though, of course, so. As time expires in the second period, we'll see if we can pull out that clip and get a decisive angle, but it's going to be tough with the camera about 15 feet higher than crossbar level, so it wouldn't be able to tell. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard as the Royals lead by a score of 5-2 after 40 minutes of play in the Rivermen's regular season home finale. 171 tonight's unofficial attendance. I checked at the end of the first period with our gatekeeper Fred, and Fred said that 171 was the count at the end of the first period, so we may have gotten a few more here in the second period of play, but another strong attendance for the Rivermen in their final home game of the regular season. Fire up the EOSHL website, and the out-of-town scoreboard, the North Dundas Rockets, of course, defeated the South Grenville Rangers 7-6 this afternoon. The Smiths Falls Ritos picked up a victory via forfeit over the Centre Hastings Ice Miners, who no longer a part of the EOSHL. More information available on that on the EOSHL Facebook page. So 2 other games to look at, or 3 I suppose, as the South Stormont Mustangs with a 13-2 final score, I imagine, over the Cornwall Prowlers. It was 10-1 after the second period of play, and it didn't get any better for the Prowlers as the South Stormont Mustangs looked to get hot just in time for the playoffs. The only team this season to defeat the North Dundas Rockets. Have to imagine that will be the conference finals in the playoffs for the West Division. And what a barn-burning series that should be if it comes to be. Other games on the EOSHL schedule tonight: the Glengarry Pipers and the Poggon Falls Rapids. The Rapids with a 4-1 lead over the Pipers, looking to officially eliminate the Pipers from playoff contention. And of course, the Deseronto Bulldogs and Gananoque Islanders in the second half of a back-to-back. The Islanders looking to leapfrog the Bulldogs in the standings with a 4-2 lead in the third period of play. That's all of the games out of town tonight. You're watching the Arnprior Rivermen and Bytown Royals. The Royals outscore the Rivermen 4-2 in the second period of play and increased their lead to 5-2. 20 minutes remain for the Rivermen. Can they make things interesting? We will find out. We'll be back with the call for the third period on the RA Sports Network. Hello, everybody, and welcome back inside the Nick Smith Center for third period EOSHL action on the RA Sports Network. I'm Ryan Woods, and it's a 5-2 Royals lead over the Rivermen with 20 minutes remaining for the Rivermen in their final home game of the regular season. Outscored 4-2 in the second period, trailing by 3 in a very important game as they trail the South Grenville Rangers by 3 points for the top seed advantage in the Wild Card Series. With 2 games in hand, control their own fate. However, if they go on to lose this game, then the Rangers will only need to win their final game of the season to clinch 4th seed in the West Division standings. As we take a look at the second period scoring summary, Matt Denny got the Rivermen on the board at 17:27 of the second period. Zach Jones and Alex Halford with the assists. Eric Locke regained the lead for the Royals with assists from Sean Murphy and Patrick Larkin at 13:47. Kyle Ward made it 3-1 with assists to Mitch Gibson and Alex Renault at 13:18. Eric Locke got his second of the game to make it 4-1 at 7:32 with a shorthanded goal assisted by Roy Lozon. And Carlin Lyle gets credit with the goalie assist. Connor Noonan cut the deficit to 2 with an assist to Brett Ashton at 4:08. But with 4 seconds remaining in the period, Sean Murphy made it 5-2 Royals. Assists to Greg Burmaster and Jacob Roy Lozon. Alderic Denis shot off the glass as the third period is underway. Puck goes out of play. Rivermen trailing by 3. But they had a pretty wild third period here against the Royals back on October 14th. They were trailing that game 6-0 after the first period and outscored the Royals 10-7 in the final 40 minutes of play, only losing by 3 goals, cutting the deficit in half. So if they get another strong third period like they did on the 14th, who knows what they might be able to do tonight to pick up the win. Murphy across the blue line. Pass looking for Locke at the right base saw circle. Felleber at the far circle. Locke able to win the battle. Backhand shot on goal, and it's behind Oberoi. A 6-2 Royals lead. That's a tough goal for Oberoi to give up after some of the spectacular saves he's made this evening, and that one probably be a backbreaker for the Rivermen, now down by 4. They weren't happy with the 5-2 goal at the end of the second period. They thought that it was a high stick by Sean Murphy, and we took a look at the intermission. There was a spectator photographing at that end of the ice just before the goal went in, and they had a photo of Gibson's stick just below crossbar level by about 6 inches, and it was eye level with the crossbar, so that's as good of an angle as you're going to get. So while the Rivermen were upset, it appeared to me that it was not deflected in with a high stick. Shot blocked by Dempster. Rivermen at the side of the net. Pass attempt out in front, broken up, but kept in momentarily. Dempster with the second clearing opportunity, gets it out to Burmaster. Halford now misplays the puck at center ice, but has time to recover. Plays it behind Larkin. A spinorama by Gibson, but a turnover at center ice. Moy's pass was broken up by Renault. Down the left side, Gibson carries to the middle. Shot over top of the net. Johnson Unable to connect on the pass behind the net. Pass back out. Renault's shot. Right toe save for Oberoi. Pass behind the net. Wraparound attempt. Knocked to the ice. In the front of the net was, can't see the number, Gibson for the Royals. Tried the wraparound jam play, but Oberoi able to make the save with 2:38 gone in the third period. Pass out to center ice. Allard drops it. Boudreau's shot. Missed the net. Pass ahead for Renault. Renault. Backhand pass attempt. Gibson toe drag to the backhand. Out in front. Tried to tuck it 5-hole, but ran out of real estate. Alderic Deneve through center ice. Against the offensive zone and get a stoppage in play at the blue line. Joel Adam wins the face-off. Victor passes back ahead to Adam. Adam curls with it. Nearly collides with a teammate, but gets the puck down low. Goodfellow out of the corner on the backhand. Backhand shot high off the glass. Graydon races to keep it in. Hit along the far boards by Brown. Royals player tied up. Penalty call on the way. And the Rivermen touch up. The official out at center ice makes the call for hooking. Royals 1 for 2 on the power play with Murphy's power play goal at the end of the second period. Rivermen get the puck out to the Royals' end. Goodfellow was the player called for hooking for the Rivermen. Royals floated in from center ice, bouncing through the crease to the near corner. Oberoi wise to leave it. Racinois looking for the backdoor play. Cousino. Roy Lozon back to Cousino. One-time shot. Turned aside by the Rivermen. Cousino. Over to the right side. Out of the reach of Renault. Pass was behind his back. Racinois back to Roy Lozon. Cousino, another one-timer. And it deflects out of play. What a howitzer from Cousino. Not on goal. 59 seconds gone in the penalty to Goodfellow. What a battle off the face-off. The Royals win the draw. Larkin keeps it in. Puck down low for Ward. Ward back to the right point. Burmaster over to the right side. Back up top. Burmaster back to the right circle. And the Rivermen able to clear. Short-handed 2-on-1 opportunity. Johnson passes over to the left side. And the shot from Halford. And misses the net. Caught a piece of the defender's stick. Johnson trying to go back in front for Halford. Halford has the puck poked away, and Ward will get it out to center ice. Nearly another turnover from the Royals, but Ward settles the puck down with 13 seconds left on the power play. Gibson forced back out to center ice. The tag team of Halford and Johnson keeping the Royals outside the offensive zone. Strong penalty kill by the Rivermen. Stretch pass up to the offensive blue line. Rivermen back to even strength. And the shot by Jones over top of the net. Off the skate of Jones, bouncing puck. Played in by Brown. Oberoi sweeps it along the boards, back out to center ice. Noonan for Nacita. The Royals were calling for too many men, but the sixth player was literally already back on the bench. Alderitz Denis nearly had the puck stripped off his stick. Able to pass out to center ice to Felleber. Felleber gets the puck deep. Roy Lozon behind the net. Brennan played it over to center ice on the tape of the Rivermen. Nice move by Alderic Denis to gain center ice. Pass across the blue line for Felleber. Drops it to Nacita. Nacita adjusts the angle. Shot turned aside by Lyle. Diving effort to poke the puck ahead. Rivermen ahead to Felleber. Brown was knocked down at center ice. It looks like a hand pass being called against the Rivermen with 7:20 gone in the third period. Lyle continues to be the star of the game, not only making saves, but contributing on the score sheet as well, picking up an assist on the second period. Burmaster to the outside, lock back to Burmaster. Oberoi stretching out into the splits, but the puck just missed the near post. Murphy separated from the puck along the boards. The Rivermen out 3-on-2 across the blue line. Cutting towards the slot. McGregor looking for the deflection, doesn't find it. And Locke banks it off the boards, bouncing puck at center ice. Murphy unable to settle it down. McGregor passes back. Victor throws it through center ice between the skates of Ward. Deflects off the boards on goal. Lyle plays it to the side of the net. Renault back to Larkin. Larkin stolen. Puck one-time goal in front. And the Rivermen cut the deficit to 3. Sutton Allard with the one-time bullet. Getting a goal in his first game since December 9th. But with 11:33 left to play in the third period, it may be too late, but there's still lots of time left for the Rivermen to build off of that goal and continue to fight their way back into the game. Pass knocked down on the far side. Larkin retrieves the puck. Played up to Renault. Yannick Boudreau gets credit for the assist, setting up Sutton Allard for the one-timer. Renault inside the left face-off circle, throws it on net. The Royals get the deflection, and Oberoi makes the save. Allard makes a move to get the puck deep. Renault plays it behind the net, just gets past Ashton. Ashton attempts the stick lift. Halford with some head fakes. Rips one on goal. Lyle lets out a rebound, but the Royals are able to clear it to the near corner. Bank attempt off the boards. Royals unable to clear. Lyle reaches out to play it to the near corner. And the Royals now exit the zone. Racinois takes a hit from Halford on the back check. Hubert off the boards inside the blue line. Halford with another couple of moves. Pass across for Moyes. Moyes carries it behind the Royals net. Out in front, Spinorama backhand attempt, but unable to get the shot on goal was Halford. Halford looking for Moyes at the side of the net, but his stick was lifted by Hubert. Hubert clears the puck the length of the ice, and a great spot on it, just in the corner ahead of the icing line. Rivermen steal the puck outside the blue line. Walk in. Shot attempt from Noonan is blocked. Gibson picks it up. Pass back for the point was broken up by Nasita. Nasita was looking for Felleber at the blue line. And then we get a slashing call at the Royals blue line. Eric Locke called for the slash. Rivermen 0 for 3 on the power play, giving up a shorthanded goal in the second period to Eric Locke. Won't have to worry about Eric Locke scoring a shorthanded goal on this power play, as he's the guilty culprit. Noonan has to curl back as it would have been offside at the blue line, and Murphy falls at center ice. Temporary 5-on-3, but Murphy recovers, and Burmaster is out 1-on-1 shorthanded. Burmaster to the near boards. Will carry it back out to center ice, but it's a turnover. Alderic Denis into the offensive zone, drops it off. Rivermen walk down to the left face-off circle. Felleber behind the net, saucer pass. Back to the point, Alderic Denis over to the left face-off circle. Felleber down low, out in front, shot on goal, turned aside by Lyle. Racing to keep it in is Noonan. Noonan down low for Felleber. Felleber out in front, backhand goal! Felleber cuts the deficit to 2. It's a power play goal with 7:48 left to play. Felleber, only in his second game of the season for the Rivermen, had 2 goals in his other appearance. Would not be eligible for the Rivermen in the playoffs, as you have to appear in 5 regular season games to be eligible for the playoffs, and only 2 games remaining, so the maximum appearances for Felleber would be 4. But still able to help the Rivermen tonight. Noonan and Alderic Denis with the assists. McGregor, what a move! And what a left kick save by Lyle! But McGregor, dashing towards the net and splitting the D, draws another penalty against the Royals. Roger Dempster called for holding, and the Rivermen will call their 32nd timeout. Power play unit was just on the ice to cut the deficit to 2. Now 1 for 4 with the man advantage. Dempster talking with the official. The official gives him a pat on the back and explains the call. But now with 7:10 left to play and the deficit only 2, there's all of a sudden things are a lot more interesting, and the same power play on the ice. Felleber set to take the face-off, and the Rivermen will look to cut the deficit to 1. Halford passes down low, but Felleber unable to receive the feed. Battle in the far corner. Brennan carries it through center ice. Drops it at the blue line for Racinois. Everybody in the far corner battling for possession. The Rivermen carry the puck through center ice. Bank pass off the end boards. Poked into the slot, and the Royals will pass it ahead for Brennan, 1-on-1. Bouncing puck towards the net. Oberoi has it, and he sweeps it with his blocker to the far face-off circle. 54 seconds gone in the penalty to Dempster, and Murphy forces the turnover at center ice. Short-handed opportunity down the right side. Murphy 1-on-3, not a whole lot he could do, but kills a few more seconds off the penalty. Nasita gains the offensive zone. Backhand pass attempt. Felleber scores! Another power play goal for Felleber, and it's now only a 1-goal deficit. The Rivermen in their regular season home finale will not go quietly into the night, as Felleber with back-to-back third period power play goals, and the Rivermen now only trail by 1 with 5:50 left to play. Puck knocked back out to center ice. Justin Felleber from Luke Nasita and Alex Halford. I'd like to thank the 19 people currently watching our stream of the game. It's been a pleasure covering the Rivermen games this year, and hopefully we will get to broadcast our home playoff game. Breakaway opportunity. McGregor turned aside. Second breakaway of the game for Nolan McGregor, and he throws the puck on net from the near corner, but Lyle makes the save and hangs on. If I've referred to Justin Felleber at any point in the broadcast tonight as Michael Felleber, that's because I had a professor in college named Mike Felleber. So if Michael has slipped out at any point through the broadcast and you're wondering where I'm getting that from, that would be where it's from. If not, if I've limited my Felleber calls to Justin, then good for me. Jones plays it around the boards. And it's past Renault. Larkin racing back after it. Icing called against the Rivermen. The Rivermen argued that it was deflected just inside the blue line. But icing called nonetheless with 4:34 remaining. Puck comes back to the point, and a diving effort by Allard to poke the puck past Larkin out to center ice. And Boudreau battling along the near boards. Cut back at the near face-off circle. Renault passes it out to center ice. Ward across the blue line. Renault goes hard into the end boards, but pokes the puck around to the near boards. Boudreau off a shin pad. Pass deflected into the offensive zone by Renault and played right back up for Moyes. Moyes looks for a deflection in front as Johnson was crashing the doorstep, but Lyle hangs on with 3:37 left to play. Shot attempt from the left point, blocked by Joey Brennan. And the puck goes out of play with 3:33 left now on the clock. Another face-off on the far side. Won by the Royals and played around the boards by Hubert. One-on-one opportunity. Brennan looks to get behind the defense. Puck poked to Brown at the side of the net. Royals unable to get the shot. Arguing for a penalty call. And the play is offside at the Rivermen blue line. I believe Brennan and Moyes wrestled each other to the ice and no penalty call was made. Brennan thought there should have been a call and Moyes disagreeing. If anything, it would have been both of them, so why not let play carry on. Nasita down the right side. Shot from the right face-off circle broken up by the Royals. Inside the final 3 minutes of play. Entering the offensive zone, Burmaster falls outside the near face-off circle. The Royals come in. Murphy plays it behind the goal line. Theliber makes a move through center ice. Shot from the left circle, saved by Lyle. Rebound, played to the far corner. Murphy passes ahead. Locke receives it off the skate. Passes for Burmaster. Burmaster shot gloved down by Oberoi with 2:26 remaining. And this game is really going down to the wire as we approach the final 2 minutes of play. The Rivermen with the game's last 3 goals to pull within 1. And off the face-off, things were not done fairly. We'll have another face-off on the far side. Joel Adam thrown out of the face-off. McGregor comes in to take it. And it's played ahead by the Rivermen, but in front of the net to the backhand. And the puck knocked off the Royal stick by Joel Adam. Good fellow across the blue line to the side of the net. Joel Adam in front. Shot and they score! Alex Holford ties the game! The Rivermen come all the way, and the referee is waving off the goal, and Holford doesn't realize it yet. I cannot wait to hear the explanation for this. And the Rivermen faithful booing the decision by the official in the far corner. Matt Denis receiving an explanation from both officials. And I didn't notice anything that would have gotten that goal called off, like the play was onside. Not that they could go back and revert that anyway. Adriana's looking to rewind the feed for me so I can see the goal. So it was disallowed due to goaltender interference. Face off at the blue line. We'll review the goal later on if we get the opportunity. But the Rivermen thought they had came all the way back from 4 down to tie the game. And off the face-off, the Rivermen are going to get a power play. Goodfellow's shot misses the net. McGregor keeps it in. Oberoi to the bench for the extra attacker on the delayed penalty call. Halford carries the puck down low. There's a player down out. Noonan was taken down in the slot, and now Gibson is wrestling with one of the Rivermen players in the near corner. Joel Adam tied up with Mitch Gibson. The Rivermen with back-to-back third period goals on the power play to pull themselves to a 1-goal deficit. So I've got the replay up now of the Rivermen goal, and there was a little bit of incidental contact on the near side of the crease. The Royals player pushed the Rivermen player in the direction of Lyle, but they still decided that it was not enough of an effort from the Rivermen player to avoid contact with the goaltender. So that goal called off, and now the Rivermen fans chanting for a 5-on-3 power play after Noonan was taken down in the slot after the original call, but the only players in the box are Gibson and Joel Adam. So it looks like it'll be 5-on-4 with 1:40 left to play in the third period. And Nasita plays the puck around the boards. Oberoi remains in the net for the Rivermen. Felleber down low. Pass back to the point. Alderic Denis on goal. Left kick save from Lyle. Felleber from the right circle shoots. Kick save by Lyle. Rebound. Cleared all the way to the Rivermen blue line. 68 seconds left in the third period. Rivermen trail by 1. Oberoi makes his way to the bench. McGregor off the bench. Noonan drops it. Nasita holds, shoots, and he misses the near post. Puck at the far face-off circle. Nasita shoots. Shot blocked by Burmaster. Nasita one-time shot, and it's a glove save for Lyle with 46 seconds remaining. Can the Rivermen find one last dash of power play magic here in the third period to tie the game? The extra attacker is on. It's 6-on-4. Felleber set for the face-off, and it's a battle off the draw won by the Royals. The puck gets past Alderic Denis. A race for the loose puck. And it's won by the Rivermen. Saucer pass through center ice. Noonan passes back. 23 seconds remain. McGregor passes ahead. The Rivermen running out of time. They will dump and chase. Cousino brings it around the boards, and it's past the blue line, and a race for the puck. Burmaster has the open net, and he buries it. With 6 seconds left, the Royals seal the deal with the short-handed empty netter by Burmaster. And the Rivermen, despite a valiant third period comeback effort, had the tying goal called off due to goaltender interference and will drop their regular season home finale to the Bytown Royals, who will take a 3-0 season series lead. Some of the fans to their feet as the puck drops. The Rivermen will hang on as time expires. The Royals pick up a 7-5 win over the Rivermen. And the Rivermen end their home portion of the regular season schedule and still trail the South Grenville Rangers by 3 points for the top seed in the wild card series. It will be a playoff appearance for the Rivermen. However, there's no guarantee that they will have a home game here in the playoffs, so the fans will salute the crowd as the Royals leave the ice. Take a look at the playoff implications with the few games remaining. Eric Locke named the third star of the game. Connor Noonan named the second star of the game. And Justin Felleber, with 2 power play goals in the third period, his second game of the season, scoring 2 goals in both games he's appeared in, earns the first star honors. The Rivermen are going to take a team photo. So the Rivermen trail the South Grenville Rangers by 3 points with 2 games remaining. The South Grenville Rangers have 1 game remaining against the South Stormont Mustangs. So it doesn't get any tougher for that for the Rangers. If they want to clinch the top seed in the wild card series against the Rivermen, they're going to have to beat the South Stormont Mustangs. But to leapfrog the Rangers, the Rivermen would have to win both of their remaining against Bytown. A rematch puck drop for that game will be at 3 p.m. And then the final game of the season for the Rivermen will be next Saturday, February 10th, on the road against the Pogon Falls Rapids. And if we take one last look at the standings tonight, the Rapids trail the Rivermen by 4 points. So they're not going to catch the Rivermen. Will have to beat the Rangers not only on the road to force a home game in the wild card series, but they will have to win both games to advance to the 4 playoff teams representing the East Division. Our next RA Sports Network broadcast will be tomorrow afternoon as the Arnprior Packers host the Smiths Falls Junior Bears. I will be working for that game, not broadcasting the game, as I unfortunately have work tomorrow afternoon, but Adriana will be here to record the game, and you'll be able to tune in and watch the stream on the RA Sports Network as the Packers have clinched a playoff berth and will look to head into the playoffs on a hot streak. It's been a pleasure broadcasting the Arnprior Rivermen this season. 10 home games gone and in the books. And if we get to broadcast a playoff game at home for the Rivermen, that would be great. But if not, we appreciate everyone for tuning in and following throughout the season. Thanks to Adrian for the opportunity. It's been a pleasure watching the team battle every night, and no different tonight as they found themselves down 4 goals in the third period and battled back to make things interesting. So an entertaining night, and we wish the Rivermen the best of luck in their final 2 games of the regular season, and we hope to see you back here at the Nick Smith Center for some playoff action. For my broadcast partner, Adriana Wong, I'm Ryan Woods. Thanks for tuning in, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody.